I sleep in too hot of an environment. I love to have the heat on.
Oh man, okay.
I know. So, when practicing best sleep, they say 65 to 68 degrees, keeping your house there. So it's pretty on the chilly side, but it helps your body, get into a better state of rest and get into that REM state, which is where we want to be. So the temperature, there's so many environmental factors that play into role as far as like blue light, the temperature. I become a fan of white noise just to drown out other noise. I don't know if you've ever tried that.
If there's so much as like a fan on, I just can't. I have to have total silence.
Yeah.
So, but that has worked really well for people. So I sometimes do even earplugs with like a face mask on over, just because I'm like total silence, total darkness, just works really well. But it has been a very helpful thing to turn down the thermostat at night, because I would wake up so many times hot or just I'm like, oh, this slur I was in, it's no longer on. So
yeah.
So definitely that's helped me fall asleep better, stay asleep.
Yeah, and your body does so much rejuvenating at night when you're asleep. I mean, there's so much that goes on during sleep. It's crazy that's built into us. Mankind has to have sleep, which a lot of times in our efficient society doesn't seem like it makes sense. But there's a big verbiage around people that say, I just do good off 4 hours of sleep, or I can just function with like 2 or 3 hours of sleep. That's really never the case. No one truly functions well off of that little of sleep. And the studies are showing to get at least 6.5, and then with an upper limit around 9 hours of sleep is really where you need to be. So it's false if you say that you're someone that can function off of 4 hours of sleep, because no study has shown that or proved that anybody, there's so much repairing and rebuilding, and they even say, you really need to watch how close you eat to your sleep, because if your body is digesting a meal and you ate and then tried to go to sleep, all the processes you're supposed to do when you're asleep aren't getting done, because your digestive system is trying to move food through your GI tract, that really it should be resting and rejuvenating, cell turnover and all that.
Yes, definitely. Especially, if you're fighting off, sickness, or even in the gym, that's part of recovery. And if you are sore, your body's inflamed, and you need to allow the sleep and recovery to happen so you can actually recover better and perform better, heal your body from just the trauma, the micro traumas that you put it through. So really fighting to get that extra sleep is so important when we're talking about even regular things, body composition, performance in the gym, and just feeling like you have energy throughout the day. So some things that I really like to do, besides the temperature and just having everything really nice, dark and quiet, is really watching, okay, I know you talked about blue lights, but watching, all right, how close to when I'm going to sleep am I, on the screen, or am I stimulating my brain with something? So currently, especially with this change in routine that we're all going through, and, being at home a little bit more, I'm trying to block off, about 30 minutes before bed, at least that, like put the screens away, and even like a couple nights I've set the phone outside so it's not a distraction, or if I happen to wake up, it's like that's one less thing that's gonna keep me.
Yeah, that's huge. I'm bad. I'm really bad about that, and I'm through this time with this change of routines and all these like free trials of things.
Oh, totally.
I'm trying all these so I love like the sleep meditation stuff, where it prompts you of like relaxing through your whole body, and like with each breath, like releasing and relaxing, and just all the meditations that, there's free trials now of all these like things you can listen to. But the caveat is you're using your phone to do these sleep meditations, and so there's your phone right next to you that you're looking through and putting on. So I need to get better at like planning out what it is I'm going to listen to, or put my phone on airplane mode and then put that one thing on and leaving it.
Yeah.
Not looking at it.
Yes. Yeah, Insight Timer app I really like. I don't know if you've tried that one before, but they have several free like options on there, but one of them is sleep. It's called Sleep, and it's about 18 minutes. And it does the same thing. It's like as you're breathing out, you just relax certain muscles of your body, and it really actually makes a big difference. So, especially on the nights that I have just had a little bit of more trouble falling asleep, either my mind's racing or whatever, like that's really helpful to put on instead of even just tossing and turning, for 30 minutes or an hour. So
yeah, and if you really are having a lot of problems falling asleep, there are some supplements or foods that can help you sleep too, and foods to avoid to help sleep too. So caffeine is obviously one that you want to cut back earlier in the day if you really are someone who struggles with sleep. But then there's some foods or even like teas. Like I love Sleepy Time tea. I don't know if you've ever tried that. It's got a bear on the front, so it's just herbs and just different remedies that just help you really relax and fall asleep, which I find really helpful.
And magnesium too.
Yeah,
that's another one that's really helpful for that. So I usually do like a bedtime tea from Yogi, and I think it's more so for me like the ritual of it. But even playing around with sleep ritual too, what are the things that you like to do at night that just help get you into that space of, okay, I'm going to sleep, I'm going to rest, and set you up for the next day.
And what a better time to try than now.
Yes.
Light a candle, read a book, do a sleep meditation. There's tons on YouTube. But one, I forget what it was called. I think it was calm.com. I was trying. Anyways, Matthew McConaughey reads you a bedtime story. So that was nice too. But there's a lot of options out there. But you definitely don't just be someone who struggles with sleep, and don't try to find something, whether it's supplements or foods or things to add in or things to avoid, or your regimen. Definitely try some things out.
Yeah.